tired of just making ends meet. See, I want to be blessed. I don't want to be blessed. I want to be blessed to be a blessing. You see, I want to live my life in the overflow. I want to have more than enough. Check this out. Well, it's time for me to start to elevate. Been down too long, time to graduate. Mount up my wings like an eagle, you see. Turn all my dreams to reality. Ain't nothing on this earth gonna hold me back from my heart desires. He promised that if I have faith, if I believe, faith the size of a mustard seed. I want to be blessed, to be a blessing. Prosperous life, no more stressing. That won't know me from the moon to the sun. He'll keep blessing me in that recession. I got to do something with this life he give. His plan for me, that's what I wanna live. As long as I got God on my side, the hater just gonna have to let me fly. Yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Oh, yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? See, we got to speak that thing into existence. Because it gonna happen. You gotta believe it. In your heart, and in your mind, and in your soul. So you gotta repeat this after me. See what you said, so you can say what you heard. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. Come on, you repeat after me. Come on, say it. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. I wanna be living. I got to be living. And I'm gonna live. Come on, speak this thing into existence. Let's go. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. Oh, I know y'all got it.
Y'all got it.
Blessings is on the way.
On the way. Hey, 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 hey,
I want heaven.
hey,
Right
hey,
here on earth.
hey, 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 what's up, what's up? Welcome back to Overflow, the Everyday People Show. This is the only show where folks like me, you, your mama, and your cousin too get to just come on and do what? Chop it up. Welcome back, y'all. We took a little break from last year. Had to take a little break on, but we're back. Hopefully we're going to be better this year. You know what I'm saying? So y'all want everybody, if you're tuned in, do me one favor. That's all y'all got to do, one favor. Share this with your friends. Just share it. Hit the share button. Go to your Facebook page, YouTube, or Twitch, and hit share. And share this podcast with your folks, man. That's all we ask y'all to do. That's all we ask y'all to do. Please, I'm begging y'all, share this with your folks, man. You know what I'm saying? Today, it's a good day, man. It's the first day back this year. Last year was a good one, but this year gonna be a better year, y'all. We got 3 topics we're gonna chop up. We got a political, we got an entertainment, and we got a relationship question. We're gonna chop up in the first hour, and then we got my girl coming on. She's no stranger to the show, Toni Beaty. She is a mother. She is a veteran. She is a life coach. She's a businesswoman. This girl doing it all, man. And we're gonna have her on the second half of the show to chop it up with your boys and girls. We're gonna Q&A her today. We want to know what a life coach actually does. She gonna let us know, y'all. But meanwhile, let me get my crew off in this thing. Y'all know we gotta bring this thing first, man. That dude, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's going on, homie?
What's up? Yeah, Funko for the new year, man. The new one, man.
You bring them back this year?
Yeah, it's Gambit, man. Gambit 553 from the X-Men. Y'all check that out.
What up, bro? How your year been going so far, man?
Good, man.
Good to see you again, my brother. I ain't seen you since last year.
Yeah, I know, man. I see you been doing your thing, man. I want you to go and get that award, though. We hoping for that award. Georgia got.
Hey, man. You know what God got for you, man? Can't no man take it from you, man. So if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
But what you been doing, man? What you been doing these first couple of weeks? Just chilling.
Just working, man. And I see the happy preacher had passed, man. So that's my mom. That was my mom's best friend.
The happy preacher.
Yeah, he's world-renowned preacher. You know, he go to all the different, like celebrity funerals and stuff. You know, all the celebrities, presidents. But yeah, he real big in Atlanta. He like really big. So
why they call him the happy preacher?
They just call him that. That's just his moniker. You know what I mean? If you look him up, he was on Channel 11. He just had his what's called on Channel 11. His Julie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he big, man. That's my mom's best friend. Yeah, big guy. Big.
All right, man. Good to see you again. You get in that snow the other day, man.
Man, I went to work that day, man. That ain't no snow, flurries.
Man, you know we get 2 flurries. They shut down. They shut down the A, man.
That
they gonna shut the A down. We get 2 flurries.
That jump was fake, man. I went to work, came home. You know what I mean, I ain't even stayed.
But it looked pretty though, man.
Yeah, it was
I like to see the snow, man. I like to see the snow.
I went to that Falcons game. Falcon game. Saints, last game of the last game.
Well, they was out of the playoff already anyway, man.
We got to get rid of Matty, man. Matty got to go. That man got to go.
Well, Matt gonna retire Falcon, you know that. They ain't gonna let Matt go nowhere.
Well, he need to go fast. Put him out and let somebody else play or something, because this dude is horrible.
All right, man. I'm getting the rest of the crew up in this thing. Where you going, Kirsten? Don't go nowhere. Kirsten, what's up?
Hey, how you doing? You saw me about to get up.
Kirsten, like she right ready to take off soon after the break in, man.
Yeah. She about to jump
I was trying to close the door, but they got it for me.
What's going on, Kirsten?
How y'all doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Look like you got a new attitude right there.
Your face glowing. She glowing?
Oh, yeah. That's a whole bunch of shea butter, but yeah, thank you.
Shea butter.
But face. Yeah, I came into the new year like real good. So.
Oh yeah, feeling good. You feel good about it. Everything going right. Everything you say you're gonna do, you on track right now.
Yeah, I'm getting it right. Mm-hmm. Everything happening in divine timing, but yeah, I got very big plans. So yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, man. You and the kid was excited about the snow the other
day. Yeah, they wanted to go outside.
It'll be here Friday. It's coming back Friday.
Oh, yeah. I was out there. I was looking. I was like, oh, okay. I was glad it wasn't like the big snowstorm of about 10 years back. So that was
they ain't gonna let that happen no more. They ain't gonna let that happen no more right there.
I hope not.
All right, let me get my boy in. Main one, what's up, man?
What up? What it do?
Man, what kind of mic you using, man? That thing sounds so clear.
Well, you know when professionals do what they do.
Yeah, it's equipment getting better.
Professionals do what they do.
What's up, bro? What's going on with you, man?
Man, just sitting here on Twitter, going back and forth with some of these clowns on Twitter, man. I love killing them. What
y'all talking about? COVID?
Nah, they on some politics shit, man. I be killing these. They can't do nothing with me, man. So they get emotional and
hey man, I need to follow you on Twitter, man. You follow me on Twitter?
I probably, I don't know. What's your handle on Twitter?
Find you. I'm gonna find you now.
All right.
Yeah, but you up there, Carolina, y'all got a lot of snow, didn't y'all?
Up toward the top of Carolina, like Greenville up there. But where we at, we just got some rain. That's about it, man.
Okay.
Is it under Main one?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to give me a too.
Mr. Main one, I think.
Okay.
Well, Miss Ann, I see what Miss Ann is. I see your box, Miss Ann. I don't see your photo. I don't see your video, Ann. If you're listening, where you at, Ann? I see you trying to come up in there. You might have to try to go out and come back in. I don't see your video, my sister.
Charisma, look in the chat. I put it in the chat.
Okay.
Let me get Dro in here. Dro, what's going on, bro?
What's up?
Oh Lord, here he come with his 49er hat on.
That's my boy right there.
I've been a 49er fan since the 90s, my brother.
Hey,
well, I just found that out today, man.
Hey, that's
don't
my
do
boy.
that.
That's my boy right there. Get off my boy.
For sure.
I just found it out today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that. I know I had some 49er stuff on before. For
hey,
sure.
man, I don't see it. You put it on the what chat? The which one?
Under the private chat.
So I didn't know which champion I want to represent, the Braves or the Bulldog today. So I went.
Hey, that was a good game, man. The Bulldog game. That was a good game. That was a good football game.
Yeah, man. Pulled it up. We finally got over the hump. Finally got the monkey off.
Man, I was so happy, man.
The Saban monkey off our back.
I was so happy because I spent a lot of time in Georgia. I mean, I'm in Georgia all the time, but I got so much family in Georgia. You know what I mean? And boy, seeing all that hurt for so long, I was happy.
Oh man, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it being happy for us, bro. We know.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to chop? So I see Miss Ann box down there. I got to see.
Hope everybody had a good New Year. I see everybody did.
Oh, yeah, man.
Alive.
Yeah, man.
Everybody alive, so everybody New Year was excellent.
Oh man.
Man, it's good seeing you, bro.
What's up, bro? Man, we too close not to hook up, man. We gotta hook up.
Hey, man, definitely. Yeah. I heard y'all talking about the snow. Yeah, man. We ended up getting a whole lot of snow.
Yeah, I heard y'all got about 8 inches, right?
Yeah.
What part of Carolina you in, Dro?
And right in Greenville, between right there, Greenville, Spartanburg area.
What y'all got, about a half a foot?
Now we got about 8 inches. And where I used to live in North Carolina, right up the road in the mountains, they got like 17.
Let me get my girl in here. Miss Ann, what's up?
Hey y'all.
Ann, what you eating on?
Listen, I'm trying to eat dinner and cook dinner all at the same time.
Okay.
This is the true example of an everyday people show. People come on and eating and smoking weed
and cooking.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm getting it in, okay? I ain't even took my mask off. I had to come straight in the house cooking, okay? Whew.
You just took your mask off.
I've been home for an hour. I just realized it was hanging from my ear.
What's on the menu tonight, Aunt?
My daughter had a crab boil and my son had breakfast: pancakes, eggs, sausage.
Okay. All right.
They doing
that.
Sounds
all right, right there.
Ain't no food shortage over there, goddamn.
Not at all. We gonna eat it. We won't do nothing else.
Hey, Jermaine, ain't no food shortage over there, bro.
That's where we need to go. When it go down, we go to her house.
Go over her house. She got crab boil and breakfast.
Well, you know what? I said crab boil. It wasn't no crab in there. It was shrimp and sausage and eggs and corn. There wasn't no crabs in there.
Hey,
that low country boil.
There you go.
How that song going up on a Tuesday?
On a Tuesday. And I thought the day was Monday. Thank you, Lord. It's Tuesday. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's tomorrow is hump day.
Yes.
Yeah.
How y'all doing? I know I'm late, but how y'all doing?
You on time. Ain't nobody never late. This is everyday people show. You never late here.
Take it.
We got folks show up 5 minutes to go on the show. But anyway, let's jump into some of these topics. Let's start with the political topic, man. We got a couple things we chop up. You know what I'm saying? Are the Dems weak? Jermaine, I saw when you clicked off, I seen something Joe Biden said. What that quote you got on there? What that say? I can't see it. It's so small, man.
Hell, I can't see what it says. It says, "Oh, you're not going to get COVID if you get the vaccination." That's what it says. You know,
anyway, are the Democrats who weak to get anything done? Should guns be allowed with no permits? And have y'all ordered y'all free COVID tests yet? Y'all know they got them now.
Yeah, I seen a link for one today. I seen the link.
They've been stealing them all day.
They've been stealing
them.
Yeah, everybody's like 8 of them.
I got mine. I got mine.
You ordered yours?
I ordered mine off the USPS website.
So how many you get?
4 per household, but don't nobody stay next door to me, so I'm gonna get theirs too.
So let me ask you something. You get 4 of them, right?
Right.
So are they reusable?
No.
So what happens once you use the 4 up and you get COVID the following week?
Then you gotta go buy one. This just a little help, okay? This is a little help. After that, you gotta go buy it. But I mean, I feel like there's something going wrong. If you're gonna utilize 4 tests within 30, 45 days, there's something going on. You got to figure out your new circles. It's no reason for you to have to test that many times.
First, we should be asking. Now all of a sudden they're giving it free now, because just a couple of weeks ago they scoffed at giving it free. They were like, free? He ain't giving y'all shit free, and then now he giving it free. So
I'm not concerned with it being free. I'm more so concerned with they're telling us that the COVID numbers are going down, yet you're giving us free tests, but you haven't given us anything to test Delta or anything else that's supposedly on the rise. Why give me a test for something that you claim is going away?
How do you use it? Like, what is it? How do
hold
you
on, I got an old.
Hold on, y'all. You stick it in your nose.
Hey, Kirsten, I think you just stick it in your nose and.
She finna take a live.
I think so.
She finna take a test live.
Yeah, I think you just stick it in your nose and
It's shit so deadly that you gotta your body can't tell you sick.
I guess it's like the home pregnancy test or something.
Mind your business, Robert. It is not like that. All right, so it come in this little package. It come in this box right here.
Okay.
In the box, you got this little thing right here, but it's open when you get it. It's opened up. So you take this, you swab your nose 5 times on each side. Then they got this blue solution that you drop this inside of. Once you drop it in the blue solution, then you push it up into this thing here and you close it. Once you close it, it rubs on the testing stripper that's behind it, and then your results will show up on the top of the screen.
Gotcha.
In 2 days?
Oh wow.
No, this shows up instantly. Your results are invalid after 15 minutes. So literally, when I was positive, this popped straight up before I could even sit it all the way on the cushion good.
Damn.
Yeah.
So is it positive test proof? You know how they have false positive?
It's kind of yes and no, because at my last stages of it, I took one of these at home and it was negative. So I thought that's only because I didn't pay attention. The line was very, very, very faint. But because I knew what I knew, I still ended up going to one of the testing places and I still tested positive. That's because I didn't pay attention to this how I should have. Because even though the line was super faint, it was still there.
Got you.
So I guess they're doing it to relieve all the lines out there. Then people out there fighting in line, stuff like that. And now they're gonna have folk going to folk house robbing them for 10.
Period.
It's crazy, man. Out there.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, I just figure anything they're giving us is no good, so it can't be absolutely worth anything if they're gonna give it to us.
Right.
It got to be something behind the reason why I want everybody to make sure everybody get tested. You know,
but we out here getting COVID tested, but we walking around with Delta.
It's still a form of COVID, right?
I thought we had.
That's the part that I'm super confused on, because the test that we take at work, on the bottom of it, it says negative for COVID. I just feel like it wouldn't say COVID unless it was a specific test that's only testing for COVID.
Well, the Omicron was supposed to be for March. They say it's supposed to have a vaccine in March for Omicron.
Oh, they got a specific vaccine for that?
Yeah, they said it's supposed to be.
So they gotta go take another vaccine?
Man, listen, I said this shit. God, I said that junk a long time ago. But it's all said and done, nigga gonna have to take about 25 motherfucking shots.
You ain't lying.
you gotta do all your shot record. When you go to school, you have to take all the shots. They doing it all over.
Immunization.
I ain't keeping them going.
Immunize again.
Yeah. Cause you heard me.
Jermaine, what you think about that, man?
Cause I got a stop off point.
I think it's a bunch of bullshit, but that's just my opinion. A lot of fear mongering going on.
A whole lot of it too, man. And the one thing, you been watching the commercials lately?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, really?
They cranking it up, man.
Yeah, they is, man. Like I said, ultimately everybody gonna be probably gonna be forced to do something, man.
I mean, they've already said it. The World Health Organization already said that at some point in time everybody's gonna get it. So everybody's gonna get it. It's not going. They can't eradicate it. It's going to be. COVID is here to stay. So
absolutely.
I mean, all this shit it's just fucking mute point. Take care of your fucking self. When have you ever, since all this shit happened, you've seen a doctor on TV saying, "Hey, exercise, get your vitamin D, get your K2 up, get your B12." What doctors have we seen that other than the doctors that's getting banned on Twitter and all kind of other damn shit? Ain't nobody on CNN saying that shit. All they saying is, get the booster. I'm triple vax. I still got it, but still go get your shit. It's like,
right,
come on, bro. All right. Okay, whatever.
So what y'all think about what y'all think about the gun permits? No permits at all.
Hold up, man. We skipped over the weak ass Democrats.
Oh, we you talk about them then. You didn't want to talk about them. I think they weak myself, man. See, and that's the difference between the Democrats and Republicans. Republicans, they go lock and step, whether it's right or wrong. They gonna go lock and step and go get what they want.
Damn right.
They don't care. And the Democrat, they still governing like it's 1990. Like we gotta have bipartisan. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have some Republicans. We gotta have some Republican to agree with us. No, you don't.
So don't, boy.
Once everybody realized that neither party is the answer, and it's a mass non-participation in this two-party system. I mean, because both of them compromised and they bought by corporations and the ruling elite. So what are we doing? I mean, at some point, I mean, you keep doing the same shit and not getting different results. That's insanity. So, I mean,
I agree with you, man. I don't think the Democrats want to pass the voters' right bill either. Because if they did, they'll get rid of that filibuster in primary cinema and mansion like Trump would have did.
And once again, Kamala Harris ain't did nothing. I ain't seen that lady do a damn thing yet.
She ain't gonna do nothing, man. She Miss Chucks. She's the Miss Chucks and Pearl girl.
Why would she do something? Because I mean, for the most part,
I see her do one interview.
Most black women going to vote for her any damn way. I'm not saying all black, but most black women going to vote for her just because, quote unquote, she's black.
And say no, she ain't.
Well, that's why I said what I said. That's why I said most. I didn't say all. Most.
I don't know, cause
I don't even own no Chuck Taylor because of her. Okay, I don't even own none.
Yeah, I think it may seem that way, but I don't think it's actually that way. Like how it's being portrayed.
The shit I've been reading, they try to push a Kamala Harris and Michelle Obama ticket for 2024, and that's going to be a disaster. A disaster.
Nah, yeah, they're not gonna do that.
Don't put it past them. They
you know what? The only reason I think it'll be a disaster is because they're gonna come in with some type of point to prove, and it's not gonna go how they think. It's not gonna go like they think it's gonna go.
So you want Michelle to lead the country?
Michelle is smart.
Vice president again?
Well, this is how you know that the Democrats don't want to do shit for the American people because of the shit that they do. Now they floating that around. They floating Hillary Clinton around. Hillary Clinton, really? Where's the new blood? Where's the bruh? Stop it. Where's the new blood? Where's the new blood that's supposed to be the progressives and all this kind of, where they don't even have a viable candidate. They don't have a viable candidate. So that's why they gotta do the remixes. Let's bring back the Clinton, the Clinton. Let's try to bring back the Obama. That's what they tried to do with Joe Biden. Try to bring back the Obama.
So both of them together. So you say Hillary Clinton and Michelle
Stop
Obama.
voting. Stop voting. Nationally, stop voting. Stop it. Vote for your councilman. Vote for your mayor. Vote for your damn school superintendents, your sheriffs. Vote for that shit that's gonna affect you on a day-to-day basis. That national shit, that shit ain't for us.
I'm beginning to agree with you, brother. Let's hop on over to the entertainment section, man. What's going on in entertainment? Okay, Tiffany Haddish got caught drinking and driving. Kodak Black got caught having sex at a game. And Jaheim, out of all people, challenges Usher.
Oh,
what?
Jaheim on crack.
Hold on. What?
He went in on Usher too. He went in on Usher too.
I saw that video on Kodak Black.
You got one album, Jaheim. What are we doing?
I think
Right.
He got three.
Yeah.
But Usher did go. Listen, I like Usher, but Usher did go out kind of lame, giving them hoes motherfucking what the fuck? He had herpes and shit. Yeah, bro.
We ain't talking about that. We talking about music, bro.
I know that, but at the same time, though, bro,
you talking about all that, bro. You can't.
I mean, you right.
Wait, is the herpes girl the big girl that say she slept with him?
Yeah.
Is that the same girl?
It's a few of them.
Because that was sounded not to be true. If it's the same girl.
Yeah, nah. It's more than one. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, but anyway, Rob, I feel what you're saying, but
Jaheim.
I guarantee you.
My point was they both kind of went out crazy.
He can't stand up.
That was my point.
Jaheim can't stand up to Usher.
No, hell no.
Not on his
Jaheim can't stand up to Usher snippets. I mean, you remember back in the day we used to get just the singles?
Yeah.
He can't even fuck with the nigga singles.
Or the instrumental. Nothing.
No.
Jaheim I ain't gonna sit here and say Jaheim don't have no hits, but Jaheim.
Nah, he got some hits.
He does. Put That Woman First, one of my favorite songs, but you're not gonna stand up there with Usher.
Oh, hell no.
Usher, he should have did
hell no.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Chris Brown.
It should have went against who?
Chris Brown can't stand up Usher hits either. Now if you
Who?
talking about
that's two different genres.
Now if you talking about performing wise.
No. Hits? Who? You saying Chris Brown don't have enough hits as Usher? Huh?
Hey,
it just really depends on who you're talking to. It depends on who you're talking to.
Joe, listen.
He got hits, but I think it's like two different age groups.
Yeah.
So it's like,
bro. Hey,
it's hella hits.
Remember this. Usher came out in what?
I mean, he came out when I was in like junior high school. Yeah.
Man, Usher got hits for a week.
He do.
Bullshit songs.
He do not. You right. Now Usher do got hits now.
Shit.
Yeah, Usher got some shit. He got some shit. But I'll be honest with you, man. Chris Brown got some shit. Chris Brown got hella hits. Damn, that'd be a good one.
Chris Brown need to match up with Trey Songz, somebody like that. Omarion.
No, Trey Songz.
Oh, he said Omarion.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. Quick.
Not Omarion.
No.
So OG R&B singer Jaheim wants to battle the one and only Usher, and he made the challenge on Instagram. Now he said, let's settle this once and for all. Someone set it up. Let's move the pawns out the way. King, move. But if you are scared, I'll say checkmate. I'll give Usher 1 month to step up. Nothing personal.
What?
He's one of the best.
He on crack. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. Somebody paid him to say that.
Yeah, but
he's trying to get relevant. He's so washed up.
Yeah, somebody paid him.
That ain't him at though. What he talking about, like verses or something?
Yeah.
You gonna get that man 1 month. Boy, sit down.
You don't get 1 month to step it up.
Jaheim he got a recent hit with AZ. Y'all got to check it out. I don't know if y'all heard it, but that thing.
It ain't no hit. If you got to tell all us about it, and we ain't
Jaheim Jaheim has some hits, true indeed. He does have some hits, but as far as him even talking about or even
AZ, man.
mouthing the words of Usher, the word Usher, no.
Yeah.
No. You can't put Usher and Jaheim in the same sentence. Absolutely not.
And Usher would be a fool
no.
to even take it.
All right, so who can go up against Usher?
Hold on.
Jeremiah?
From back then till now.
I got one. Well, I got two people, but one can't. It can't happen because he's
right. Oh yeah, you already know, Jermaine. Me and you on the same shit. But you can still say it. You can still say it though. Don't get it twisted.
One is R. Kelly.
Oh, for sure.
And the other one is Avant.
Well, he can do it. Avant.
No, I think R. Kelly. I don't think Avant could do it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Avant, but I don't think he's standing next to Usher.
Yeah, he got them in it.
R. Kelly, he can do it from jail though.
Yeah, R. Kelly can do it now. You know, if we're just talking about music and making hits.
Nobody would want to go against verses with R. Kelly. Nobody would ever want to go against R. Kelly in a verse.
Yeah, he can stand next to him.
That would be just career suicide for anybody.
But I think it'd be dope. I think it'd be dope though if Usher go to jail and they do it
do a versus.
Damn, man, he got to come out. I'm not going into the jail to do
that'd be tight. I mean, it ain't gonna happen, but that'd be tight. That would be the most viewed verses of all time.
It'd be kind of like the Blue Brothers.
That'd be the ghetto and stupidest thing.
I'm still trying to think of it somebody could go against Usher.
But everybody will watch it though. Everybody will watch it, cause you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe Brian McKnight or somebody.
It'll be kind of like the Blue Brothers when they perform in jail.
I think if him and Brian would have came out at the same time, maybe so. But by the time Usher was really hitting his peak, Brian was watching up.
Brian was on the way out. Yeah, Brian was on the way out. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of somebody in that age range that's still kind of relevant because I'm gonna be honest with you, Usher ain't been relevant in a while since he started wilding out.
Yeah, man.
But you know what? Maybe he's not gonna be able to battle a guy. Maybe he will have to battle a female.
No, it ain't never been no female versus guy battle yet.
Yeah. Nah.
Cause it gonna turn into a sexist thing.
Because I mean, I would throw a Usher and a Jasmine Sullivan together. Now that's a show.
Usher and Jasmine, to my versus or a show?
Yes.
That's a show or
Jasmine Sullivan is the truth.
Jasmine Sullivan?
She is.
What? Truth.
Do y'all even listen to Jasmine Sullivan?
Jasmine Sullivan, she's good. I'm not, but is she known
I'm
across?
Is
she known across? You know what I'm saying? Usher is known black community, white communities, all communities.
Yeah, Jasmine.
I'm trying to think who could go against Usher, man. That's in his age range. I'm still thinking about that shit.
I'll say Justin Bieber. Shit, that's my boy.
If you gonna do Justin, might as well do Chris Brown.
Right.
Yeah, I go.
Chris Brown can definitely go toe to toe with him performance wise.
Oh, Chris Brown go toe to toe with anybody.
Justin Bieber, the number one on Spotify.
Chris Brown go to toe with anybody.
Which is true.
Chris Brown got some hits, man. Y'all talking about Usher, not Chris Brown. Shit, he'll take, man. He can outdance Usher, and he got more. Chris
Brown, he real close to being like the next.
So
gotta be a good with all those now.
So this challenge more outrageous than Kodak Black and Jay-Z?
Huh?
Yeah.
Is it more outrageous than that?
Yeah. Oh, that I would never. No.
At all. No.
Jay-Z could only go against somebody like Drake or like Lil Wayne or something. You gotta put Lil Wayne against Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Y'all see the Kodak Black video?
Which one? The Super Gremlin?
I saw it. Not the one he was getting it on in the booth, allegedly.
Hell no. I ain't see it.
I ain't seen that to you.
Nah, you ain't. I don't think so.
Nah, he was in the game.
Don't even listen.
God damn, what Yak out here doing, man?
You see, I'm lost.
I don't know what they.
Right,
I ain't never heard
doing?
no Kodak Black song, girl.
Yike.
game that was all caught on camera.
And now we're
on a game
about this incident. Local 10's Alexis Frazier's in the newsroom with those details.
Yeah, there's a clip of Kodak Black grinding on
But
a
why
woman
is
at a
he on
Panthers
news?
game that has a lot of people talking. It
Oh,
shows
grinding.
Kodak Black and the woman dancing. This is happening right here on your screen while in
The
a
hockey
suite
game.
at FLA Live Arena. Some assume that they were having sex, but
Man,
it
they was
actually
just
turned out to
dancing.
not be true. Sunrise
I
PD
got the close-up
responding
video.
saying that he was not having sex with the woman. Instead, he was, quote, being young and having fun. The person who posted the video
He
tweeting,
wildin'.
considering this is everywhere, I want to point out the fact that they were not having sex. Multiple other videos confirm this. Please stop spreading lies. Sunrise PD
I'ma
also
send Robert-
said
I'ma
that
send
there
Robert
are
the real
no
video.
reports or criminal charges here. Kodak
Exactly,
himself.
man. Leave the man alone.
Well, there was another video. She didn't have no draw.
Let the nigga do his thing, man.
She didn't have no draw, but I still don't think that means you having sex because you ain't got no underwear. So
Hell no, man. Shit.
I'm about to say
Shit. Man, look, you can do a lot of things a lot of places, man. It's all about how you do it. Inconspicuous.
Just because she didn't have one on drawers don't mean that. Queen of women.
Exactly. Exactly. It sure don't.
But
I mean, he had.
I'd have been to plenty clubs and motherfuckers don't. Everybody ain't got on drawers.
That was kind of weird though.
That's true. Shit, that's God honest truth. Shit. Man, ain't the truth, man.
Whatever you said, I missed everything. So if you said it, yeah.
Shit, back in the day, we used to go to the club, or whenever you go to the club, shit, all females ain't wearing drawers all the time.
Facts.
That's true.
Every now and again, you gonna come across some motherfucking cheeks.
Hey, you know, back then I wasn't turning down nothing but shirt collars. So
I'm gonna send Robert.
He trying to show me the close-up version. Look. But it was Kodak Black be wild, man. He be wild though.
Yeah, he wild. He a wild boy, man. But look though, at the same.
Kirsten said she never heard of Kodak Black.
But here's the thing, though.
I know. I only heard of Kodak Black from him keep being in the media. Sound like somebody who want a lot of attention, but I've never heard his music intentionally.
It's just like everything that he does gets blown out of proportion and is always in the media. And here's the thing. People got to understand this, man. They got to chill out for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine yourself being young as fuck and a millionaire. Nigga, I was broke as fuck and still fucking up every now and again. I mean, I ain't go to jail, but shit, I mean, I was being a normal person and I was fucking up, so, you know what I mean, doing shit. This nigga young as fuck and he a millionaire. Like, people just need to chill the fuck out. Like, nigga, if you was fucking 19, 20, I'm not saying that's what how old he is. He like, Kodak Black, like what, about 25, some shit, 24, 25, some shit. Somewhere around there. This nigga's a multi-millionaire. Nigga, you gonna fuck up. We all know niggas who was not multi-millionaires and they was doing plenty fucking up when they was younger. Now, they all good now. They older now. But nigga, when you young and you got a lot of money, I'm not giving the man excuses for the shit that he's done. I'm just being honest about it. When you young, you got a lot of money, yeah, you're gonna do some fucking up. It's just gonna be at a bigger scale.
Yeah, he was born in 1997. That's when I graduated. Man, before.
Oh wow. Y'all, yeah, okay.
He 24 years old.
What song he sang?
All kind.
Oh my God, Kodak Black.
What's the most popular?
Man.
The most popular.
His most popular song probably No Flocking.
Down and Live. There's so many, man.
And ain't got nothing to say on this one.
I can't.
Tunnel Vision.
Yeah, I ain't never heard.
I know of him.
Oh, you for real? You never heard of Kodak Black?
Depended on it. I couldn't name a song.
Damn.
And I'm with you.
I feel you. He just real popular. You know what I'm saying? That's all. He real popular. And
I
he
can pull it up, man.
I just sent it to you on your regular Messenger.
I might leave.
We finna get into our last topic anyway.
Okay.
We don't want you to have sex.
You're not having sex.
Nah, I don't want to see that shit.
All right, the last topic, relationship question of the week. Somebody wants to know, relationship question of the week. Do you think unconditional love exists? Do y'all think unconditional love exists?
Sometimes in some places.
Sure.
I think unconditional love is perspective. Your perspective of what unconditional love is. So to some, yes, to some, no, but it just depends on if you and that person have a meeting of the minds of what unconditional love is.
Exactly. To some, it could be good. To some, it could be bad.
I think all relationships have conditions.
Exactly. That's
Every
why I said, but
all relationships have conditions.
You don't have conditions for your love for your kids.
Right. That's what I was just about to say.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do have conditions. I got conditions. Yeah,
So
there are conditions.
So what could
now, one of my actions?
Hold on. So what could your kid do to make you not love them?
No. I said all relationships have conditions. Don't mean I won't love them. That don't mean you don't love nobody because you got conditions for them.
But you said unconditional
you know what I'm saying?
love.
That is what it means.
Yeah, but everybody has conditions. Just because you have conditions don't mean you don't love someone. You know what I'm saying?
But now you're moving the goalpost, BT.
See, and I think she's talking about. I think she's talking about relationship, unconditional love. And so between a girl and a boy, or man and a man, or whatever, however they do it now. You know what I'm saying?
But I was gonna say that.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna say that. I think that when you start to love, when you grow to, I think you have to grow to love unconditionally, and that starts with like learning to love your children unconditionally. And I think that when you achieve that, then you can possibly love your mate unconditionally.
Absolutely.
Until he starts smoking crack. That's a condition.
Man, the unconditional shit can be real dangerous.
Infidelity is a condition.
And the unconditional shit can get you in some shit, nigga.
Right, but what caused them to start smoking? It's a lot of people out here that do love unconditionally. It can be dangerous too. If it's by the wrong person, it can be dangerous depending on that person's mindset. Because
it can be used as a weapon.
Absolutely.
It can be used as a weapon. And it happens all the time. Y'all brought up crackheads. That's a prime example.
Yep.
Oh shit, I'm a crackhead. I know mama gonna love me. Whatever I do, she gonna learn my dirty draws, even if I steal the motherfucking Blu-ray player and the Roku TV. And guess what? Motherfucker gonna keep doing that shit. Bang bang.
My grandma.
But you talking about relationship love though, right? Like
same thing. Oh shit. Together. I keep cheating on this girl. She gonna keep taking me back. I know she gonna keep taking me back. I know anything I do, she gonna take me back. Why am I gonna change?
But eventually she gonna let you go.
No, she ain't.
Eventually she will. She gonna let you go. Once she get tired, she gonna let you go.
Nah, bro, you getting a girl's head or a woman getting a mind's head, man. But that shit mental.
Yeah. To a certain extent.
And sometimes that's true, but sometimes that they always be like that.
And then too, the reason a lot of people get a kick out of taking care of people and being the person that somebody needs, so they become that enabler. That's why it seems unconditional, because I need you to take care of. You are what helps me feel valid. So they continue to do it over and over, even though they resent it. If I move you away, then I don't have this thing to do anymore, this person to care for anymore.
That's a good point.
Black man, what you think?
It happens every day.
Huh?
You ain't gonna chill. You ain't gonna chill this whole damn year, man.
No, I'm saying, about unconditional love.
Yeah.
You normally have something to say about relationship.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Charisma, let's go there. Come on.
Right. It's a new year.
Look, he gonna text me too. Look, he gonna text me too. He want a versus with somebody.
Right. Listen, it's a new year. It's a new year. I want to see the verses.
I got all night.
Do you
Which one
think?
to do?
Do you
I
think?
got all night. Which one to do? It's a good night for me. I done cooked dinner and cleaned the kitchen. What you want to do?
One thing about it.
You got that wine out.
Time and opportunity.
One thing about it, he ain't ready for Ann, man.
Hey, you don't know that. You don't know that. He might.
He ain't ready for Ann, man.
Don't do him like that, bro. You can't do cuz like that.
He ain't ready for Ann, man. Ann don't play, man.
Hey, all through my neighborhood, they try to scalp me.
Man, you never know, man. Cuz might have it tonight.
Hey, man.
Look.
Man, when on the Phantom of the Opera.
Cuz might have it tonight. You don't know. Shit.
Do you want the Ann smoke or not?
Let's do it. Versus.
Damn. Hey, he said he with all the smoke in the stove.
I'm with all the smoke.
See, he's talking with an ego now. He don't want that smoke, man.
Hey, let him go. They got 15 minutes. Let's go. Let him go.
Yeah, man. Give him 15. Give him 15.
But I had somebody tell me before they even date somebody, they want to know their credit score. They want an age test, a credit score, and something else, man.
Age test, okay.
Yeah, it depends. Some people like that. That probably be like
my credit straight. So
are they in any debt?
But you know what? See, here's the problem though. People be so worried about somebody's credit score. Damn your credit score. What does your credit profile look like? I can give a shit about your credit score if your credit profile can't get us what we need. Who gives a damn about your score? You can have an 800 if your profile is messed up. You're not getting it.
That's what I was saying. You can put that BS on me. We can versus all night, baby. I got good credit score. You know what I'm talking about?
Hold on, what you say?
Yeah. Me too. Yeah. Cuz, I got good credit too. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Pop that shit, cuz. Pop that shit, man. Man, pop that shit, cuz.
I can versus anybody.
But let me ask you a question.
Real, what you said when I had walked away? I ain't hear you.
Huh?
But let me ask y'all a question though. What does this credit score matter if they not bringing spiritual value to your life?
That's true too.
Not a motherfucking thing.
So you can have an 800 credit score, you got $100,000 job, and you spiritually ain't shit. And every time I'm around you bringing my energy and my spirit down. What the fuck?
That was up. That would be kind of fucked up. That would be fucked up.
And stressed and dead.
That's real.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'd rather be a happy rich man than a stressed dead one. You know what I'm talking about?
You mean happy?
It's okay.
Happy Polar.
It's okay. Bro, let it be.
You know what? Me ask the women about their credit score. Men don't go around asking, "Hey, girl, what's your credit score? What's your LC? What's your, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
We don't never do that.
But guess what? They ask other stuff. They ask other stuff. Who you stay with?
This was a guy who had.
Hey, you stay by yourself. Hey, first of all, you stay by yourself.
That's not true. I know of a man who asked what was the credit score and all that because he was at a certain income level and he's like, he told her that, I can't even build with you and do certain things because, your credit ain't good enough.
Damn.
But I wonder how does that make the difference when I could go easily pay somebody to clean my credit up, shoot my credit score up, and then I present that to you. But I'm really broke and have no aspirations.
You can make your credit better. Yeah, you can make your credit better. But yeah, I feel what you're saying though, Kirsten. Though I mean, shit, yeah, it's different people out there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like me. I win that type of person. I want somebody I can grow with. We grow together. So
hey man,
started from the bottom. Now we here.
There you go.
Damn sure right.
But
it's like.
But with 2022, you got a lot of because I hear a lot of women saying, fuck love and love ain't enough in a relationship, and it's like you not knowing that love is the highest level of consciousness.
They cry at home by themselves at night though. They just say that to be loud, but they cry at home by themselves at nighttime.
Yeah, but they always confusing love. Love is not a verb.
Correct.
Right.
So that's your action, man.
It's not governed by a set of behaviors. It's a state of being. So once you start understanding that shit, then you'll start moving a little bit differently. But other than that, you're gonna continue to keep trying to fill that void with low vibrational shit like sex, bags, shoes, all kind of other damn shit.
Cars, material.
Right.
And
also
hate
on your friend relationship, because you want one like her,
right?
And tell her he ain't good.
And when you
know
genuinely love too, like you're a happier person and you live longer. Like people, you know.
That's what they say. They say happy married couples do live longer than single people.
Like when you're genuinely in love with somebody, you're your happiest self and you live longer. Like
that's true.
Those are facts.
That's fact. That's true.
I agree.
That's true. That's very true.
I'm getting on these women who single who hating because they friend.
They want to be
the number one.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
They hating.
Okay.
They want to mess up her relationship because she got a good relationship. And I'm gonna mess that whole thing up so she can be lonely like me and be in the club and hang with me. I'm gonna pull you away from that. We doing good. Now she want to destroy her. I've been in all that. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I've been through all that. Women hate coming in out of the blue, out of the blackness, out of the darkness, and trying to mess up our relationship because she got 80 kids and she mad. And my girl ain't had no kids. And she ended up getting some kids and it's all mocked up.
They're very damaged women.
Yeah.
That mean that wasn't a friendship. That was some type of convenience thing that they got going on, but it wasn't a friendship. Both of them holding on to each other for something that don't make no sense. That's not a friendship.
I was doing good with my girls, somewhat. You know what I mean? So this creature came in and infiltrated, and then.
But it was a blessing in disguise, though, because you wouldn't want that to be the duration of your relationship.
And what type of woman is your girl to allow that? Like
exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
So that was God did that.
They were doing cocaine and everything together. You know what I'm saying? All that. They was tooted up, mocked up relationship. You know what I'm saying? I got out of it though. You know what I'm saying? I let her have. She said you can. I said you can have her, and then do you. And then my girl ended up having kids by a 10-year felon. So that's what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? A cycle.
Oh shit.
So that's good for her life.
Yeah, some women just like what they like. You know what I'm saying?
So Carissa, do you think you?
What was your man at?
Her friend was happy. Her friend was like, "Yeah, you in my club now. You in my party now. You got the kids. You with me. You can't do what you used to do. You can't ball. You got to be at the house with them and feed them. You can't do what you used to do. New cars. See, she should have stuck with me. Stuck with my plan.
But she couldn't have stuck with you because that's what she liked. Yeah, she went over there because that's what she liked.
Yeah,
man. Women like what they like, man.
The ratchet rat trapped her, and now that what she wants.
Here we go.
Yeah, these women out here be choosing, man. They be choosing, cuz.
How long has that been? How long has that been?
These women be choosing, man.
It don't matter. It's just an example. It don't matter. It's just an example. You know what I'm saying?
You find the damnest examples, Charisma. You find the damnest examples.
And putting her hair up, Charisma.
Oh, I seen that shit.
And pinning her hair up, boy.
She was on the lowest level of consciousness. The lowest.
But why is it that every female that you talk to us about, it's always a deficit within them? But the common denominator in all of these females that you have talked about is you.
Okay, now, hey man, put the B.
Okay, hold on. Y'all got 5 minutes before we bring our guests on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but we don't want to act up in front of company, Charisma.
Do it side by side, Rob.
We don't want to act up in front of company.
Hold on.
Hold on, cuz. He gonna do it side by side, cuz. Hold on, cuz.
He don't want that. We gonna give y'all 5. We got 5 minutes before the guest come on. Y'all gonna do a versus right here, live. Everybody finna get off this thing.
Boom.
Let's do it.
Boom. Bye. Everybody gone. Bye. You go away. What? No, I'm not turning my camera off. Gone. This is my moment to shine. Gone.
This out, right? I'm telling you, it's nothing to deal with me. I brought everything to the table I was supposed to bring. I was a nice person. I wasn't cheating. I was going to college. I was trying to be diligent. I was trying to show her I cared, all this stuff. Her brother brought this ratchet ass rat back into her life. I met this. I saw your friend you grew up with. She wants your number. When that girl started calling my girl, this when the stuff started flipping, started changing.
Right.
Started hanging with this crazy ass ratchet woman. I'm looking like, what's going on? She just started back smoking and acting crazy and wild. She got the new car, started hanging with this creature, and I'm like, what's going on? We go out to the club. She acting weird. She don't know me. They in the bathroom doing cocaine or whatever the hell else they doing. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, okay, you acting crazy. You done got crazy. So me and my girl were doing good. We ain't had no kids. She had a nice place. We live right by in apartments right here by Buckhead. I was going to school. You know what I'm saying? But this ratchet ass VV girl from Africa, her family from Africa, was a rat. You know what I'm talking about? And messed up.
Okay, so we got the Africa rat girl. We got the Born Homes girl. Anybody else you want to tell me about?
She's not from Born Home.
The other girl from 3 weeks ago was from Born Home, a Bankhead, or one on.
She wasn't.
Well, that's what you said, that she was an old rat from Bankhead.
No, I said no.
Go back in your memory there.
The girl I'm talking about now it's not from Bankhead.
I know you talking about the rat from Africa. I'm talking about the rat from Bankhead.
No, I ain't say nothing about no girl from Bankhead. I ain't never.
Yeah, that's what me and you had the last verses about. You remember you had to send her back to Bankhead where she was from?
She was from Allen
Okay, Allen Temple, Bankhead, they all on the same strip. They all in the zone 4, okay? All of that is zone 4 flatland. That's fine. So here's the thing. You went and got you an African ratchet rat. Then you went and got the Allen Temple ratchet rat. Again, in all of these ratchet rats, what is the common denominator? So maybe it's not that you're a bad guy. Maybe you just have poor sense of judgment of people, of women.
I didn't get an African. You keep telling me I got an African. I said this is her friend, her brother told her about.
Well, whoever African, she African, the friend African, she's associated with an African, but she's a rat at the end of the day.
You keep saying my girl, my ex was she's not African. I said,
okay, so her friend was African. So she had a friend that was an African friend. So let's go back to the American girl. The American girl, be it from Africa, Ethiopia, she was still ratchet, correct?
I mean, she started at the ratchet. Yeah, she got real ratchet.
No. She had already been ratchet. She was playing like she had it together for you.
Okay, well, there you go then.
She was ratchet from the beginning. So that goes back to maybe these people are not ratchet or rats. Maybe they're living in their element. And you have to find somebody that lives in the same element that you're in. Right. You're going to get gutter rats and you're expecting them to be superb. You can't get a gutter rat and expect her to be superb. It's not going to happen. Expect gutter rat shit out of gutter rats.
I didn't know that at the time. So I had to learn that.
Again, so that's why I said maybe you're a bad judge of character when it comes to women.
It ain't a bad judge of character. You give everybody a shot. I don't just judge women just based off that. I judge them off how they treat me when I first meet them.
But you keep running into the same thing, so maybe you're not giving them a long enough shot before you make them your girl.
No. I when I met her, she was a good person. She had no kids. She had her own place. She doing good, 2 jobs, doing good. I gave her a shot. She was a good woman. She wasn't smoking or doing none of that. I didn't know about her past. She from Mechanicsville, all that shit. I ain't think about none of that. I'm saying she was a good woman. That's what I seen. Then when she met up back up that rat, then that shit started coming out. So I'm like, okay,
I think that's what you thought you'd be seeing, Charisma, because they all turned out to be rats. So maybe you thought that you saw a good girl. Maybe you wanted her to be a good girl. Maybe you was hoping she was going to be a good girl. But at the end of the day, they're all rats. Let you tell it. So either you don't know a rat when you see one, or you're attracted to rats. Maybe that's your alter ego. Your alter ego likes gutter rats.
Then I just say I learned.
My alter ego like hood niggas. I just can't be with one. It just is what it is. I like that. That's my fantasy, but I can't go be with one.
What I'm saying.
All right, y'all.
Hold on, he got to get his last part out.
I meet people based off what they are. If I meet a natural woman, I can meet a natural woman with dreads or locks or whatever, and I'm thinking she's just on some natural, conscious type shit. Couple months, a year later, she didn't flip the script. She talking about, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it. I'm gonna go.
But see, did she tell you this, or did you assume this based on what you saw when you looked at her? You said, "I see she got dreads, so I assume she's a natural woman." Why would you assume that?
I'm saying if I meet this woman, she's talking good. We're having a good conversation. She's not like It's just like you might meet a guy and you might be like, "Oh, he's all this good credit score, all this," and then a couple years later, he done flipped the script and he done left. He done bounced out the house and left your ass. So,
but there's always, most of the time, at least 70% of the time, whether you want to hear it or not, there's always a peach of conscience that let us know this motherfucker ain't shit. It's whether or not we decide if we're going to actually play on it or not, if we're going to want them to be who we want them to be. Yeah, but they show you signs long before they spaz out.
And that's why I got the hell on.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. We finna.
I love you for the last time. We're going to do this again.
All right, y'all. We finna get ready to go in the trap, y'all. This is.
I know it get tough down emotional.
This is the part of the show. This is a new part of the show. Hold on. This this is a new part of the show. We're gonna start showcasing different people in the community, man, movers and shakers, in business world, entertainment.
Okay.
People who got some good information. We're gonna showcase them this last hour. We're gonna do a Q&A with them. We call this part of the show InDa Trap. We're gonna put them in the trap, y'all, and see what they got to say. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know in the trap today? Today in the trap, we got my girl, Toni Beaty. She is a mother. She is a veteran. She is a businesswoman. She is a life coach. Man, this woman do it all, man. She is a spiritual-hearted person, man. And without further ado, we're going to bring in my girl, Toni B. What's up, Toni B? Let me move your pitch out the way. There she go. What's up, girl? What's going on?
Man, let me make sure. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me see. I think the seat too low. One on the other. Okay.
Yeah, you too short right now.
I know. I was trying to do it like this. I've been trying. Okay, that's better.
And Toni, I'm mad at you because you don't fuck with us like that no more.
Oh, this how we bring it into you?
Yeah. You used to be on. Used to be on with us, giving us so much love, and then we missed you.
She had to go regroup, man. She's back.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying we missed you. That's all.
Let me say, I've been sitting here waiting. One, I will say I don't be on social media that much. Period. I'm not being funny. It's just sometimes like you get those good conversations like Angela and Charisma, and you can't get off. You like, come on now, she winning. Well, he makes sense. She winning. But what I would, first of all, I'm sorry if I made anybody feel as if I'm not paying attention. I'm just out here trying to get these coins, keep lifting us up, doing what I'm used to doing. And that's what, once you slow down to keep paying everything else attention, they start pulling you back in the trap. So I can't see Lamar. I got to be able to see everybody and talk to everybody at the same time.
You might have to stand up. Oh, you want to talk to everybody? Everybody see you though.
Yeah, okay. But I'm just saying how
I was trying to give you the flow since you were the guest. Give you the flow by yourself for a second.
Look, let me tell you one thing. What you did for me, Lamar, and I wanted to say this. Thank you, Lamar. Lamar was talking to me when it would just be me in this square and all dudes, and I was like, "Hey, bro." He was like, "You can handle it." I was like, "I can handle a lot of things, but can I get some help?" So shout out, he went and got some real hitters.
Oh yeah, I got some hitters on this motherfucker.
And Kirsten, I'ma just raise the roof. Come on, thank you for listening to me, Lamar.
Hey, baby.
Some things just never change. Charisma, you ain't got no love yet, baby.
No, we were talking about. See,
hold on,
making it like it's me, man. We were just talking about unconditional love. I was giving examples. I'm giving examples. She was like, make it like I'm the problem.
But we're saying the exact opposite, Charisma. You're not a problem, but the women you're going after are problems.
When I first meet them, I'm gonna keep saying when I meet a woman, I'm not judging her the fact that when I first meet her. It's not that. If she got that in her, I didn't know nothing about that. I gave her a shot. I gave her a chance. I keep giving her a chance. Then I let her go, and I know that's what she want to do. She want to be a part of the streets. That's your life. You stay being in the streets. That's not me. So I get stepping. I'm different. I was raised different. I run with the wolves. They run with the damn rats. It's a different breed animal. You know what I mean? It's different. So if they want to deal with dudes, they want to deal with dudes that want to be gutter and on crack and do weed and drugs. That's on them.
Damn.
I'm not doing that. That's not me. That's all I'm trying to say. And they keep saying, "Oh, you didn't notice." Yeah, everybody got to learn one day. You gonna learn.
What's wrong with me?
There was a learning process. Now I can see him a mile away. I got a scope on their ass. Now I can see him from
now see, Toni, why you leave him down their pads right here?
Well, he's been on his path. Who am I? Like, one thing I realized.
We were trying to call him down to give you the flow, and then you gave that to him.
But this is what I'm gonna say, being that I do have life coach.
You know it's real.
Okay, I have life coach on my one of my coaches. I really am a life coach. One of the things I think dealing with charisma, because of course we knew we grew up together. First of all, I'm keep thinking, who named him that? Because that's not matching up.
Oh shit.
Wow.
That's and it's not a dig. I'm going, charisma means either you drawing the wrong thing to you or you don't want to keep the right thing. And I'm just gonna say this, like, not being funny, what I see is nobody's letting you get it out. And I've been there, like, so once you finally get it out, Charisma, that's why I got real quiet, saying maybe by the time you be quiet, the girl don't left and did some more. She don't convert it. She might have wanted to get herself together for you. But by the time you stop giving her all these requirements, and you know, like this plateau over here is hitting. Once you put it so far up and she going like, I tried to stop smoking crack. I tried to act like I ain't had no kids. All the stuff that I'm listening to you reference, I haven't heard you really give any good references for the woman that you want to stay in your life. And I'm just saying, and I, like you just said, it don't have to be right. It's just based on what I've heard. But I do love you, Charisma. Look, they don't brought food. Quan back to you. So you gonna bring everybody on here to double team up on me, Lamar?
Oh no, this your show. We here to show you. We gonna show you some love today. We gonna show you some love today. So we gonna get into the real reason why you're here. You're a life coach. Maybe you could. Maybe all of us got a little something we can take with us. So we're gonna start all right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. This is Toni.
I'm definitely listening. When I say I'm listening.
Toni, are you on a laptop?
I'm on my desktop. People still have. I'm on an HP desktop. I have that in my home.
You have some books in there you can sit on.
I should sit on some books, y'all. Oh my god. Okay. So y'all know what I'm sitting on. And y'all know what I'm reading. Okay, that's one.
She need a booster seat.
I do. I'm not that tall. That's my other one. I'm gonna sit on these. This is stuff I'm reading. Hold on, I started class tonight, so let me.
Hold on, we got a whole hour with you, so you might talk about those books too.
Is that it?
That's it. We can see your whole. We can see your whole mouth now.
Okay, my whole mouth. It ain't giving y'all to Joe Biden.
We don't see your chin.
I was nervous. I started plucking out hairs and stuff on my chin. I was like, can they see this? But
you should sit them. Yeah. There you go.
Let me start off. First of all, Charisma, Happy New Year. I was being serious and funny at the same time. And I miss y'all. It's no dig on the show, and I'm glad to be back. And of course, Quan, I was like, where is Quan? And Dro always show me love no matter what. So, and I'm glad to see the ladies here. I was like, thank you. He brought in help. He's listening.
Y'all finally got some women on here. You know what I'm saying?
All I was saying was,
and they both have
on me. I was like,
and they have two different personalities, and it's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
I was like telling him, like, listen, you can't keep letting these people tag yo go, and I'm going. But anyway, tell us a little bit about yourself. What you been up to? Well, first let me give a little bit about myself. Of course, my name is Toni Beaty, formerly Toni Griffin. I was married for 12 years, but I've served in the military for 22 years. I grew up in the courts with, of course, y'all call him Lamar, I call him Robert, we call him somebody else Daddy, love him. And one of the things about growing up, like I'm from Kimberly courts and I'm from Bankhead courts. One of the things that I say a lot lately is, how do you deal with life knowing that where you're from actually doesn't exist, because both of these communities have been torn down? So that's one of the major things, like in trying to find myself and also helping my community, because the community that I grew up in this, but again, when you attach yourself to the area, it really doesn't exist. So those are the basic things about me. I am definitely I was married to a radio personality, which brought me into the business also that I enjoy doing. And I told you I served in the military for 22 years. And I've had just about every job you can have in the military. So, of course, it lets you learn different things about people and study people in different ways. But I also look at it as a gift. That's why I was saying charisma. I'm drawn to want to help you. I don't want you being mad at me.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something.
You making the show.
Let me tell you something.
Thank you for your service.
Your ex-husband and me are like this.
I can believe it. My ex-husband. Did you just say my ex-husband?
I know. Listen, your sister was my little brother. We grew up. We fam, right?
Y'all catch my retina.
No. Listen. What I'm saying is, I'm a person that grew up in the same family household. My dad and mom still together to this day. I knew values and how to treat a woman, right? So when I meet these outside women, they probably came from broken families and moms on crack and stuff like that, but I ain't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? What I was trying to explain is the girl I was talking about, when I met her, her mom was an ex-woman on drugs, but she was clean, you know, when I met her. She was doing good. Everything was cool. The girl was working 2 jobs, doing good. Her place was clean. I was doing good. I liked her. She started going to church with me. We started having church at her house. Everything was moving good.
Y'all started having church at the house too?
Huh? I actually thought God sent this woman to me because she learned the Bible fast. Everything was just going right. Like, I was like, that's what I want, you know?
What if God did send her to you to teach you something?
I know that. That's my whole ploy. That's what I'm saying. I jet it because she transformed to something that I didn't understand. Okay. It's like she had y'all don't understand, man. Like, you know, she was young. I was a little older, but when she was influenced by certain things. She had that ratchet stuff in her, but I didn't know that. She hid it very well. You know what I'm saying? I was going to school at the time. I'm trying to better her and do things with all of them I dealt with. I'm trying to better them and do right by them. But they had bad pasts. They wanted what they were about their body, their butt, they look, they friends, drugs, shit like that, cars, you know what I mean? But that wasn't nothing to me. I came from that. That ain't no big deal to me. I'm just trying to, you know, find somebody that, you know what I mean? But that's in the past. We were just talking about unconditional love. I'm just giving examples. It ain't that I'm struggling with. I ain't struggling. I ain't never struggling with finding a woman to get a woman. It ain't that. I got the scope on them. I can peep all that from. I don't care how fine y'all, what you got, your credit score. I can peep all where you come. I look like this. I don't care about none of that. I would never falter again with no woman talking about she look good and trying to come in my life. We trying to build something. When I know it's some bullshit. I already know from Atlanta. I seen it all.
Well,
I seen them all.
Let me say, I will say and this is like honestly one of those things to where you going, okay, wow. What I'll say, because I have been listening, and one of the things that like I'll say when that y'all start talking about unconditional love, you can be, I think I'm one of those people that just love. Like in my mindset, right. I just love. So I'm always trying to figure out like who don't love. But if you really don't even recognize the word or don't, and I was trying my best not to go back to this old saying, until you love yourself, you really ain't gonna be able to love anybody else unconditionally. Now, what I can say at this age, because I would go back and say, what does it mean to love yourself? But it also, if you truly love yourself, to me, God will answer all those questions for you by yourself, without an audience, without the internet. God, you let him talk to you. That means even going through a divorce, that means I never doubted that God loved me. And growing up where I grew up, coming from what I came from, going through some stuff, that part I've never doubted in my life whether or not God loved me. So the only other thing I had to worry about at the time was me loving me and showing other people that. The reason I was saying like with the word, like trying to showing people what you say you are. You get what I'm saying? Like it's cool to be in love, but then if you talking about it, but you're not showing that, it doesn't make it baffles and staffles people. It slows your growth when you're actually not trying to. Instead of me, this is my theory. I can show you better than I can tell you. But let me say, my tone means everything. At this point in life, when I say, oh, let me show you this, that means you're not getting it in my tone. Like maybe I could show them how to do this instead of talking through it. But if I say it in this tone, oh, I can show you better than I can tell you. That means listen up. That means if you doubting whatever I can do, let me show you how I can do this better than I can tell you, because my words ain't filling in. And a lot of times that's what, like I was listening to y'all talk about love and I was like, why does it sound like the Lauryn Hill CD? Remember when Lauryn Hill first came out, the doo-wop situation first came out, and it was, y'all whole conversation was sounding like that to me. And I was like, here it is, history repeating itself. But it's just repeating itself in a way that now that you don't caught up, you can't make excuses about what you think love is. Even who's to say crackhead, not crackhead. It's people that don't do crack that abuse children. It's people that abuse children.
Yeah.
So it's so many other things that we could be judged on. But why you stopping
Absolutely.
to point your, like, believe me, God has took, and I don't know, I would say, God, please continue to teach me. And if people be like, how you think he love you doing this and doing that? Why you worried about me? How you think he love you? I know how he love me in my personal relationship with him. That don't mean I ain't gonna go through nothing. That don't mean everything is perfect. It just means I made my heart available to it. And when it's like you say, you and my ex-husband, I was being funny saying, oh, that's my ex. But I'll say my heart was open.
Let people know who your ex-husband is, so they'll know, if you don't mind.
Oh, my ex-husband is Griff, radio personality. He's been on Beaty, Hot 10, and now he's on Praise Station in Atlanta. And we made, like I said before, one thing I'll say, we took care of our kids. We was a great family. But as you start to develop, like I would say this, honestly, all the things you think you're looking for in the streets, it finds you. And like God will give you those things to see what you do with this first. And if you keep messing that up, that's money, credit score. I don't have the best credit score in the world. I'll tell you what's funny. Everything y'all was saying, like somebody said somebody wanted an AIDS test. Somebody wanted a credit score test. I was listening. The craziest thing was we went through counseling and they told us we needed to do AIDS test. They told us we needed to do our background check. They told us we needed to do I'm talking about background check as far as the law. They told us to give a credit score. How about this? We didn't do none of it. It must work somewhere. We ain't together. I ain't trying to be funny saying it's not because of that. But some of the things that's been put out there has been proven. Why discount everything that we came up with to this day? We keep forgetting. Lamar, and I'm glad we was talking, like you put the picture up. Bankhead, I was like, who apartment? Look, hold on, let me go back. Who apartment that is? Because if you don't have reminders, like when I started saying, if it doesn't exist, how do you relate to it helping you get out of the situation? If you don't, how do you learn? How do you know what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself, how do I get out of this one? And that'll be your own personal decisions of, if you can't remember how bad it felt when your heart was broken, if you can't remember how bad it felt when either money broke your heart, a girl broke your heart, a nigga broke your heart, a child broke your heart, whatever it may be, if you don't remember that pain, how you gonna say you really understand it until you
That's
go
true.
I had
that's right. I was rebelling against my dad was telling me, and I wasn't listening because I was just seeing them. I was in love with them. I was infatuated. My dad was like, "It ain't the one for you. That's not the one. They not the one." I kept saying, "Nah, Pop, it's different. She ain't like that. She ain't like I'm rebelling against my dad." And I'm thinking about it now. If I would have had all the nice stuff I got now, dealing with them, I wouldn't have had none of the stuff I got now. That's what I'm saying. All my stuff would have been broken. To the key, my car, broke all my windows, tore up my house, all that. I'm not going through none of that, man. I don't do that. That's not me. I'm not doing that. That's why I let them have who they got.
Well, let me ask this question. And,
ma'am,
are you single? Are you single? Okay,
no, I'm not.
So I was, because what I see here is some lessons between the two of y'all. Like, she looked like the person that can wrangle you in. And sometimes we be needing the person that can, even I need the person that can go, all right, that's enough of that. And
everybody's scared to test Ann on him.
But here, let me just say this real quick. Let me just say this in Ann defense. In Ann defense, charisma is so on go that he don't hear me telling him that he is a good guy, that you are a great guy, but everybody that you're going after is the total opposite of you. I never said you was a bad person. I never said that you're a cheater. I never said none of these. I actually said the exact opposite. Why are you going to get something that doesn't measure up to who you are? Never said he was a bad guy. I never insinuated he was a bad guy.
No, I agree with you. I said I don't judge people based off when I first see you. You don't know them. That's like you can't just judge. You can't just meet a woman. She could be a good woman. You can meet her. She could be a lawyer. Job. You come from a good background. You don't know that woman. She could turn out to be bad and be doing
absolutely
and everything.
But again, over the course of times, there are little things that show you. So when the big thing comes out, you be like, I've seen this. And I think we are all guilty of missing red flags because that's what we want it to be.
I said, I'm telling you, I caught my red flag. That's why I got the hell on. That's the whole purpose. I'm saying,
well, here's the thing, Charisma. Listen, you're upset, but I can only go by what it is that you say. You have never mentioned one decent young lady that you dated since I've been on the podcast. I've never heard of this wonderful black female that you've met. I've only heard about the gutter rats. I have nothing to compare to what gutter rat. Well, I've never heard you say anything positive about a female that you dated.
I got it. Okay, I give you my lawyer chick. Good, beautiful woman. She about to get married now. You know what her problem was? She had low self-esteem. My dad loved this woman. This woman told me all the time she cried herself to my. She thought she wasn't good enough for me. I couldn't do nothing about that. I can't make that woman feel like she's good enough for me. She had a self-esteem problem. Oh, you want me to talk about my APD chick too? You want to talk about her? I mean,
well, Charisma, let me say this, Charisma. This is the God honest truth. You definitely make for good entertainment.
Oh shit!
What and it's who is back there saying that? But when I say,
me, I'm sorry.
When we start to learn, and I'm being honest, like I'm drawn. I brought up your name before I brought up the person who invited me on the show. You get what I'm saying? Like you definitely I heard a young lady say some people. Oh, Angela. When I say y'all, and I don't know if her real name Angela, but when I say I'm loving this chick because she really was saying like some people just need to be needed. Some people just want to be in love to say that she gave it to y'all. Here was some sauce. Here was a remedy. But when I say Charisma, I'm being for real in the new year. What I do see, like we don't grew up together. I'm looking at you going, he really want real love. Now you got to stop looking at your mom and daddy because you've been with them the whole time. You got to stop looking at everybody else stuff to look at your own shit. You got to stop. Sometimes, you know how you be yelling at a puppy dog saying, "Ooh, don't eat that." They got to figure out it's shit for them not to eat it. It's theirs, unless you speak dog. You feel me? You got to figure out your own mess. Especially when we get over that 40. I used to say 30, but over that 40, you got to go, oh, let me deal with this. And when we try to throw other people in to deal with our stuff and you ain't had time to slow down and deal with your own stuff, it's going to keep coming back. That's all COVID is. COVID to me is our world, the nation of the universe as we know it, dealing with things we didn't want to deal with, all throwing themselves back up and making somebody pay.
Okay, Toni, we're gonna shift. This been good though. We're gonna start with the list I got right up. A veteran, a businesswoman, and a life coach. We're gonna start with the veteran. Okay, what branch of the army you served in, and how long? Did you like it?
Branch did not serve in. I was in first. I joined the Army Reserve when I was at home. I joined Army Reserve. I was active duty, and I retired full time from the Georgia Army National Guard.
Damn.
Period.
For how long?
22 years.
Thank you for your service.
Amen.
You're welcome. And what I would honestly say, I really enjoyed what I did. I didn't feel, honest to God, it's going to any job where some days you'll just be like, I don't want to be here. But I will say I always, especially now that I'm retired, it was knowing that you had something to go to every day and you was getting a paycheck and you wasn't, what the struggle of, I'll say the struggle of not having anything versus having a purpose, having a paycheck, having somewhere to go, having something to eat, being able to have something that you believe in. To me, it made a difference. That's
and I'm loving the quote on the plaque behind you.
Oh, what it say? I gotta turn around, y'all.
Look,
let your dreams take flight.
Yeah, I like that right there. Okay, let's get to the businesswoman side. What business are you in?
Well, now I am a life coach, but also a business manager and a marketing consultant. One of the coolest things about serving in the military, I did the last 10 years as a recruiter. And as a recruiter, one of the coolest things I learned was you're your own boss. Like, especially for the Guard, they gave you all your own stuff to figure out how to market yourself. And I believed in it so much. They used to be like, oh, she'll put this stuff on her regular clothes. And it was. But I will say this. I believed in it so much based on what it had done for me. And then being able to recruit back in Atlanta was a plus. It was like, so I was able to build business, deal with my family, deal with other people. Like I did have I was able to write a check for my own self to be able to be in Atlanta and sell something that you really believe, which led me into understanding how much I love advertising, how much I love figuring out what made you like that, or looking at something long enough to say, well, maybe you should move this around. And also by nature, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm one of those people that like to figure things out. So my
Scorpio.
I'm October Scorpio. I always say that though. So nothing against my November ones, but they're killers right off the bat. It takes me a minute to go. Yeah,
you October Scorpio? Oh God.
The more you know this story, don't do it.
Yeah.
My mom. My mom's Scorpio. She know November 1st.
She the best. She the best. She the best. She the best. She the best.
Oh, she the best.
But we want
another Scorpio over here, Rob. Watch your mouth.
But what you said?
He said he's a Scorpio too.
Oh, that okay. But what I will say,
but she said she's an October Scorpio. Like it's
no, it is. The reason I say November Scorpios will kill you out gate. November Scorpios meet you and say, I don't like it, they gotta die. I'm gonna go, they ain't did it to me yet.
Well, I like October Scorpio, dude.
Yeah, I be like, just wait. I be wanting to marinate them. Let's see how bad they gonna show out. So that's one of the being a businesswoman to me. It means that, and also when you run a family, you run your own ship. People ask our questions. Well, how does this feel? But if you ask me, all of us are business women. It's just once you start to figure out what I understood most, Lamar, and this is real deal. For my community, what I understood, people open up businesses but don't know how to run their businesses. People start the businesses, but they missing all the little stuff. You missing all the stuff. Like you get a business license, but you ain't filing your federal taxes. You get a federal taxes, but you didn't know you had to pay the state of Georgia. You'll say, I can't advertise, but you can't have no business without advertisement. So it's all the things that lured me into business was to fix something in my own community. Was to say, well, I know people that own all their own stuff, but I don't think they really know, especially when I was like married to Grim. I honestly, with like the marketing part at the station, I would rather run behind the salespeople to learn more about that, because I was like, wow, people don't know that it costs these gobs of money to run their commercial on here. And and being in Atlanta, I wanted to take that back to my community. You start where you. One thing I say: start where you are. But let me give it back. Start where you at. Start where you are, so you can flourish out into something else. People will leave and want to dip and dab into other places, but you ain't did nothing where you actually are. People don't even know you own your. What I don't like these days is you own a house, but you don't even know your neighbors. You bought a list that will give you all the information about the people that live around you when you bought the house. That people don't know that.
Okay, then let's get into the last part before we put a Q&A on you. Life coach. What is a life coach, and how can you help people how can you help people by being a life coach? I mean, what does that mean, a life coach?
Well, one, I'll say I don't think I could have been a life coach before going through everything I've been through. And that means the good and the bad. It was like I decided to take the training because I had already been through so much stuff, training in the military. Literally, I was a chaplain assistant. Let me go through this. I was a chaplain assistant, a pharmacy technician, a recruiter, and a military police. So before I even was the pharmacist, you had to do the medical part. So I've been all these things, and throughout all of that, somebody needed counseling. Somebody just needs somebody to listen. And I'll say for me, I only was able to listen patiently until going through everything else. So when I took the life coach transformation, I took the coach saying, they was like, why are you taking the course? And I said, honestly, because so many people come to me, my friends are always asking me for advice. in my mind, I was like, I wanted to at least have something to stand on to make sure I was making sense and giving out something that wasn't just making it up, grabbing it out the air. Here you go. One of the difference is I was trained to be life coach, but they tagged me as a transitional coach. And somebody was like, what you mean? Like, how, honestly, the best example is, as long as I've been coming on here, Charisma been on here wanting to, this been it was open season to pick out Charisma, but I shouldn't have. I was being funny. But as long as I've been coming on here, he's been going through this transition. A transition coach will openly tell you, well, this is what's wrong, and this is how you get here. Now, if usually when you're spending money with somebody, you kind of do what they say. Do that sum it up?
Well, I guess so. Yeah, okay, y'all got any questions for Miss Toni B?
I want to ask, do you do marketing? You said you do marketing?
Yes, I do marketing.
Right. So do you help businesses like create logos and things like that as well?
One of the best things about it is yes, I do. Go to ToniBShow.com. But one of the coolest things is learning to partner with people. Learning, that's what Lamar laughed because I called him one day. I said, are you pimping me? But what I learned was
what you say? What you say? Am I what?
You know what I said? I was like,
am I pimping you?
Yes, he was like, what, Toni? I was like, well, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And one of the coolest things is understanding how to partner with people. To me, that's a great trait, saying I can play with anybody on the playground. I want the people who will, don't worry, I'll talk to you. So those partnerships make sense. Yes, like I said, go to ToniBShow.com. You'll see all my information on there. And if you want more information, go there. I got you.
What's up, Darren Bell? Where you at, man?
Hey, D. Oh.
No, we can't bring him on today because you on.
So I ain't even gonna do that with you, D.
Well, I'm about to take him. I'm actually thinking about giving him, featuring him, because he's a good dude too, as far as giving advice stuff.
D tried to talk about the Soul Patrol. He didn't know I wanted. He didn't know I was a Soul Patrol.
We let him play 1 week. We let him play with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was kind of funny having a cop on the team full of dope dealers.
but see that understanding, y'all was going, well, I'm gonna tell you, y'all were businessmen. He didn't understand. Y'all had to okay, let's show you something. They sent one of you to try to get all of us. Now if you can get through us, understand?
Okay, any question for Miss Toni B? Life coach, veteran businesswoman.
People look kind of bored. I hope I ain't there.
No, I appreciate you, Toni. You know what I mean? I was just telling you stuff that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just I can show people, like, especially
people. Give her your number.
What?
Seriously, give her her number. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to do this. Because you don't want to. No, and the reason why I said that, because you don't want to do this in public. If you really got something you want to say, that, you know what I'm saying, for y'all can be like a one-on-one. You know what I'm saying?
I have to get your face. You got my Facebook and stuff, right?
You go to my website, ToniBShow.com. Register, please. Anybody watching, go to ToniBShow.com. Register as subscribe. You'll get business information. You can get more information about what I do and all of that good stuff.
And yet about the show. What's up with that?
About my show?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. Partnerships, all to me, learning this. I have been doing it all by myself. It's something really good, controversial, and big that's about to come out. I'm really happy about it. I learned that being patient. When you, again, something big, stay live, stay tuned. Just stay live and stay tuned in.
You said controversial.
With someone.
You said controversial now. You said controversial. Now I know you run with Phaedra, and I know you run around with Phaedra now. So you said controversial. So that
would be the first controversy.
That's a good controversy or a bad controversy?
I don't know. It's how Phaedra
most controversies ain't good.
Huh?
I know you run around with them housewives.
It's life. I'm in college, right? I'm honestly back in school.
Oh, you are? Congratulations.
Thank you.
What you studying?
Well, this time I told somebody, I said, well, let me finally get my certified business person degree. Since, of course, I went back for life coach. I'm one of those people that I don't like to feel like I'm lying. So love yourself, God. If you mean it, God will send you back to you. Didn't you say this? So I went back to school and said, finish it this time for business, Toni, so that you can give people an honest, not just a trap mentality of how to get it. Since round the back all the way, not just a trap star mentality of how to get it, but how to really get it, and it's certified. It's a degree behind it.
And the reason why I call this segment the trap, because people sell more than dope in the trap. It's a lot going on in the trap. You know what I'm saying? Clothes and food and giving good advice. You know what I'm saying?
We had a guy that used to rent movies in the trap. I was like, he really renting movies? Like, and please don't show up with his stuff when you say you think Blockbuster was. Don't bring that nigga tape back. I ain't never got to see Shotters because somebody don't.
So what else you want to share with us, Toni?
Well, that's the main thing. Like I say, really understand it is a new year, and I've heard y'all talk, like when I say I was listening intently on all the stuff, like talking about COVID, y'all talking about politics. I just honestly feel like, and I can't say on every level, once you start to be responsible for you, make sure you're responsible for you first. All the other stuff work out. Like I was laughing when I say I was so glad that Ann did the test to show people how to use the COVID test. Because and when I heard somebody say, I've been out stealing them all day, I thought that was hilarious. But I've been getting all these texts, all my friends saying, girl, they got the test now. And I was like, well, somebody gave me 2 of them a couple of weeks ago. I used all mine. Like she said, well, because you start to get nervous when you hang around some people. Especially, I got a child that's still in school. I got a high schooler. So I was like, and honestly, what I said when the Fulton County started back, and I understood it from a military point of view, I was like, oh, they about to throw them back in school to see who gonna get sick and just let it go from there. They just was like, throw it all y'all together and let's go from there. And basically that's what it was, because the government, one thing I will say that nobody may not care about is if the government has nobody to govern, that means they have nobody to pay taxes. They have nobody to run rules on. They have none of these things that we're arguing about today. None of these things that we go back and forth about without us doing what we do, without the Facebook, the Twitches, the Lamars, the Charismas, the Anns, the D, all of y'all. Government don't have nothing.
You got some people ears perking up about this right here now. They about ready to say something.
I want to be tag me in. I want to
go ahead. Food, how you doing, Food? Hold on. Let me introduce everybody to Food. This Food right here, y'all. He ain't said a word yet. I think he's ready to say something now. How you doing, my brother?
I ain't got shit to say. I'm sitting here now. All of a sudden, I hear something about a test because I got a text earlier about tests or something, and I'm like, why the fuck would I take a test when my body tells me when I'm sick? That doesn't make any sense.
But if the test wasn't exactly for you, you know I got some for you, Food, every time. You're
not hearing me. Everybody
don't listen to their body.
No. But the point is, they have people confused to take a test when throughout our lifetime, our bodies tell you when you're sick. If your nose running, if you got diarrhea, you got a strap. Why would I take a test to tell me if I'm sick? It makes no sense. Especially when there's videos out right now. Somebody put some damn orange juice from an orange on the test and it tests positive for COVID. Come on now.
Well, I will say this. In Scorpio fashion, friend, I will tell you something. When the test first came out, I was like, I'm not one. I wasn't gonna take one because I served and know that everybody was certified to get a test. 2, I kept saying those are expired pregnancy tests. They are not all of those. They don't have enough COVID tests out here. They just got to change these boxes and switch up what we selling them. But the plus side of this, now I ain't gonna lie. If anybody got kids in school, if you got that black and white EBT card, that PEBT card, I was like, when I say never in my life, I kept saying I used to be mad at people at the grocery store with 8 boxes of cereal. I was like, when the card came, I was like, oh, when I tell you oxtail, lobster tail, cereal, everybody gets cereal. I was like, what? Pick it out. We gonna get the cereal, don't nobody eat. Because I've never, even coming from the hood, never had that. I was like, I never got this type of assistance. So imagine all the different conversations that are coming up because of this COVID. I'm just saying, like, if me, you, all of us on the show are able to talk about it, it's got to be a plus somewhere for us.
Nah.
Even if the test, it's got to, like, it's got to be a plus somewhere. And that's just me, because you always saying I'm positive, but you have to me, you got to find that part to grow.
I just anybody who's familiar with Douglasville, a couple of weeks ago at the Deer Lick Park, from Deer Lick Park all the way to the other side, the opposite side of Fairburn, people was in line to take a test. So I'm driving, and I'm like, I asked the dude with dreads, young dude with dreads, my man, if you don't mind me asking, you waiting in this line to take a test? He was like, yeah. I said, don't your body tell you when you sick? He was like, damn, I ain't think about that. I said, so why the fuck are you in this line? That makes no sense.
Did he get out the line?
I don't know, because the issue is seeing that shows you how far back we've come as people. And I'm not talking about just black people in general. You got healthy people putting something in their body that's toxic. That makes no sense. Makes no sense.
Let me ask you a question. In that line, were they at least 6 feet apart? Were they social distancing in the line?
That was good.
I'm just saying, if you say it was wrapped around the
it was in cars. It was in cars.
Oh, okay.
But no, the cars, and I'm going thinking, if the cars were 6 feet apart, that's what caused the traffic.
But at this point, for anybody, I mean, y'all see the shirt that I'm wearing. Y'all see the shirt that Jermaine wearing. Everybody knows my stance, and I push on the side of common sense. Common sense ain't common. That shirt right there, if you read it, that shirt says it all. It says it all. Why would all of a sudden you have to show a card to get on a plane? You didn't have to do that before. You have to show a card to go to work. You didn't have to do that before. That makes no sense. And they keep making up the rules as they go along. That's a problem. And the longer people accept it, the longer they're going to do it.
Hey, and not to mention, it's so many people now so freely giving out their medical information. I want to know where all these people now they're saying, I got HIV, I'm HIV positive, I got herpes, I got syphilis. Where y'all at? Announce yourself. Since y'all want to tell y'all got the shot and all this stuff. Hey, I want to know if you got syphilis, herpes, AIDS, HIV. I want to know all that shit since you're giving it up. Give it up. Give it all up.
I will say this, food, and this is one I had made this comment about let me say I am vaccinated. But what I will say, and that's fine, but this is what I'm saying, that this is what I had just started lately. I was like, in my own opinion, right about now, the same way this is turning into separation of families all over again. Mm-hmm. Because you can't, like, people are arguing about taking a shot, not taking a shot, and people that you got the people that you really instilling fear in, like people that's going, you can't come in my house. You got people that like you literally, to me, in my mind, it's starting to look the same way again. That it's becoming more of a divisive thing than helping, and that's my true opinion, because I'm starting to see families really be mad and break up, like not seeing each other and dealing with each other because of vaccinations. And I don't know if that was the ploy, but I know what somebody else is on the end that's making money know it's a ploy.
I got
the media outlets know it's a ploy because that's all they talk about. Because that's all they talk about.
I got a question for people out there. Does anybody have anybody in their family that fought in World War II? Like anybody comes from a military family?
I came from military, but no, I don't know nobody personally that fought in World War II.
Okay, I want y'all to really put this into perspective. In World War II, they fought against Germany, right? When they fought against Germany, one of the things that they were against per se was people showing papers. So the same people that fought in that war are now telling you need to show papers. That's the most hypocritical, dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. But that's the shift that we have right now. And that to me, again, it's a problem because they've learned how to study us to shift our mindsets literally. That is very, very dangerous. And I also want to say, I'm begging people out there, when you start talking about words or power, they have people calling this shot a vaccine. It is not a vaccine. A vaccine has a dead piece of the virus in it. This is not that. This is an experimental drug. That's a fact. If you want to get with all these people saying that word, you're giving it power. Gotta stop doing that because that's not what it is. Lastly, I say is it's safe and effective, but it's in clinical trials until 2023. How is that possible? I would love to know. I would love to know that. How in the world is that possible? But these aren't the questions that people ask because they keep watching the news. Beat down on the news all day, every day. People driving in their cars with masks on by themselves. What the fuck? Huh?
But you speaking to us, you speaking to the, like, it's like right here, we're speaking to one another, hoping somebody else go, you know what he said gave me some, and it's like, what'll make me get up and turn off the TV?
No, but that's the objective. That's my goal. That's the reason why I've had 2 events here in the Atlanta area with a doctor showing people their blood under a microscope. I'm not just talking on social media. I challenge people who actually got the shot. I guarantee you, if you come see your blood under a microscope and compare it to somebody who didn't, you're going to realize you made a mistake. I saw my own 2 eyes the difference in what the blood looks like. It's scary as hell when you see it in person. But because people only going to listen to me for but so much. But when you see it for yourself, now your job is tell other people don't make the same mistake I made. Make sure you're not allowing your children to get that poison in their bodies. That's what we have to get to. It's
late. I don't let my kid. I said, y'all hit that. My children. If I die today, and whoever die, we got insurance. Let's go from there. And like I said, it is definitely a point. It's a valid point. But when you, like you said, when you out there and you don't know and you don't have choices, I can't say it's been a divisive situation. But I will say personally, I vaccinated mainly because I had health issues and my mom them had health issues. That was me wanting to be around my family.
Toni, I got a question.
That was to resist.
You said you have health issues? Mm-hmm. You take medication?
I do.
So if you take medication, wait. Hold up.
I need my check.
Wait a minute. If you take medication, don't you think it's dangerous to take something not knowing how that experimental drug is going to react to the medication you're already taking? You didn't think about that?
I didn't have to. Because
why wouldn't you?
But this is what I'm saying. I also eat cereal. I also eat food. I'm not an organic eater. But this is what I'm saying. I eat welfare. I've eaten welfare cheese that they now call Velveeta, and that's mostly plastic.
What does that have to do with?
I'm saying things that's not the only foreign object you're putting in your body. That's what I'm saying. Like I can't even read what's ribonucleation. Like half the things that you saying. This is what I'm gonna say. Can you go through all of my groceries? All of my groceries. I remember you said you deliver groceries. Can you go through all of my groceries and tell me what not to eat every day? But I also know based on I came from the projects. That meant we knew at some point there was bug spray. You don't have like things that you was as a child picking up, sticking in your mouth. Like you said, you can resist. I'm not telling somebody else don't. I'm saying how I believe. Why would I argue and tell you not to have your rights? I got the right to eat and recognize that, okay, I might not eat that bad. I might not eat that good. I got the right to say somebody else that don't want to work out, just like you might have the right to say, I don't think you should do this. This is all of it. Resist, do what your shirt say. Hell, do what mine say.
What it say?
What it
Something
say?
about Toni. I'm going.
She don't even know.
But go ahead, sweetie.
Go ahead.
I would say just to get back on what Food's saying. I don't think he's saying like go against your rights. I think he's really just informing people because he really cares. Like he definitely is all about it. And these people are really just, you do have a choice. You're thinking that you don't have a choice. You do have a choice. And people are just really easily conforming to this thing and not even knowing whether it's safe or not. And people are actually dying from it and a lot of other things. So I don't think he's trying to make it seem like, you know, you need to do this. I think he just wants you to do the research and really know what you're actually doing.
And I want to let everybody know too. And I can't stress this enough for anybody that's watching. A lot of people made that decision to get it based on a job. I saw a video today, literally today, of a lawyer, and she is giving 15 ways, literally 15 ways that you could make money. And we're not talking about a regular job. If anybody wants that video, I will gladly send it to you, because we have to get to the point where we're not dependent on a job and you're choosing lifestyle over your life. That to me is something that's a conversation that everybody needs to have, because you do want to have multiple streams of income anyway. That's a given. But you don't want to put you don't want to put power into a job where you feel like you have to make that type of choice. To me, that's very, very dangerous. And they know they can do that. That's another thing. And we got to make sure that we start pretty much bonding with each other and start working with each other. So if a person you know owns a business, how about go work for them? They're not gonna mandate you to get that to get that shot. That's the way we got to start looking at it. We got to start making money together. When we start thinking that way, we can change how this is going.
Hey, I'll say something. This is gonna be my part in comments, because I see Robert done put the part.
Yeah, we are at the part of the show where we give our part in comments. Every host on the show will give your part in comments, and we out of here.
So this will be my pardon shot. Whether you, I love my man Fu. I love everybody that's on the panel, but I just kind of piggyback off of what he said. You know, I don't go as hard as Fu goes. You know, because me is like, if you got it, you got it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think we all should have an issue with the mandates, whether you got it or you don't have it, because now they're getting to the point where now in other countries, they're starting to fine you and tax you for not having it. I've seen in Greece, they're fining people up to $4,000 a month for not getting it. So it's like, you know, at what point do we give up all of our freedoms for something that's 99.8, that has a 99.8 recovery rate? So I think that's something that we all should be banding together. Like I said, whether you got it or don't, or decided that you didn't want to get it, because at this point, ain't no amount of marketing or nothing is going to make you get it. So if you don't got it by now, you ain't getting it. So that's all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.
All right, my brother. See you, brother.
And this is for everybody out there. This is the back of that shirt. I don't know how well you can read it. If anybody wants one of these,
let me see it again.
It's the back of it. The back of it says, "Reset can happen without consent and compliance. Businesses acting as agents for the government. The people turning on each other. They are using you to build your own prison." And obviously, the front said, when you realize that only a fool will willingly show a conditional path for things you used to do freely. That's the reason why I made the shirt, because people are all of a sudden, they're cool with giving up their freedoms, their rights, their liberties, and they have regular people doing their work for them. when the same people that's pushing this, they not doing none of this. They didn't get the shot. Come on now, pay attention. You can see the shit. It's political theater, and somebody there's a certain group of people that are making a lot of money off of people's pain. So for everybody out there, and I say this all the damn time, in the next 2 years, we're going to be dealing with death like we've never dealt with before. They always say death come in threes. We about to deal with 13s, 23s, and 33s. Find people you can emotionally lean on, because everybody does not deal with death the same, and we've never dealt with on that type of magnitude. So be prepared for what's coming. It's a sad thing to say, but it's a reality. And I deal in absolutes. I deal in logic. I deal in common sense. And I want people to pretty much just be prepared for what's coming. You got to make sure you learn how to grow your own food. You got to learn how to barter with other people, things like that, because that stuff is coming too. So please, just honestly and truly, just take care of yourself in any way possible. I challenge anybody. The next time Dr. Price comes, come look at your blood under a microscope. See it for yourself. That way you can be like, oh shit, this is really real. What they talked about is real. The quote unquote conspiracy theory. I told people I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a conspiracy realist. All the shit that I was talking about, all the shit my people was talking about over a year ago is coming to pass right now as we speak. And my man Jermaine said it best. Due to what has happened, for anybody who's really into politics, get ready for the Republican wave in 2023. No, excuse me, this year, 2022, and there will be a Republican president without question. All you got to do, and lastly, I say this on this show because I know the followers of this show. I'm born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. I know what's going on right now in California and New York. They run in those two states. If Stacey Abrams becomes governor of Georgia, she's going to turn Georgia into California and New York. I myself will be campaigning against Stacey Abrams. Do I want to see a black woman governor? Of course. But I didn't move here to be living the bullshit. So who's ever against the mandate is getting my vote. I know for a fact she's going to be for it. So I'm sorry. It's not going down like that. I'm not voting based on emotion. I'm voting based on my life and who aligns with me more than anything. I'm not voting based on the color of our skin. We already lost twice with Obama with that one. So it's not happening again. So for everybody out there, y'all have a good night. We hope to see y'all on that y'all come follow and subscribe, unplug, free your mind over there on YouTube and on Rumble, and we want tomorrow right here.
All right, my brother. Good to see you again, man. Happy New Year. All right, who next? Next, pardon comments. Dro, you want to go? Dro want to go.
Hey, I enjoyed it.
Okay, there you go, Dro.
I enjoyed everybody. I enjoyed all the information. As always, I'm glad the podcast is back up and running. We back up and kicking in the new year. So I'm enjoying myself. I'm just ready for next week. And that's it, man. I'm good.
All right, brother. Good to see you again, brother. Go, Pat, go. Go, Pat, go. Go, Pat, go.
All right, man.
I go next. Tonight was great. As always, I enjoyed the show. My focus is always healing and knowing who you are. Once you get to know and understand who you are on a mental and a genetic level, then you will understand everything else around you. You'll get your diet right. You'll do everything you have to do for your health and not depend on nothing else. And that's the most important thing, to know who you are, know who your ancestors were before they were enslaved. Like, go back in history, go back in time. Like, once you search on that quest for knowledge, like, then you'll get to understand everything what's going on. And, a lot of things can bring fear. And I don't like to move off fear and being scared of things. So, I like to trust and have faith in the highest possible good at all times. So as long as you take care of yourself and do what you need to do, you definitely have the ability to heal anything that goes on within you, and mentally and physically. And as always, let's heal together. I love all y'all. And y'all have a good night.
We love you
later.
too, Kirsten. See you next week. What you got in your hand for?
I was gonna leave y'all.
You threw cooking hand.
I got me.
You go ahead. Go
I
ahead,
just want to say, everybody, take a moment to look at children. Even the happiest children are sad. Make sure you are setting time, designating time just for them, where nothing matters in the world but what they have going on. Allow them to be themselves. Allow them to express themselves, even if you don't understand it or you don't like it. Pour into your children. As somebody who's in the school all the time, I see sad children every day, and it absolutely breaks my heart. So on this platform, I just want to say, be good to your kids. Love on your kids. Tell them you love them all day. Show affection. Even when you think they're not listening and not watching, they are. Even when you think that little moment didn't disappoint, it did. Pour back into these kids. They're our future. Y'all have a great week. Make positive choices, and I love y'all.
All right, Ann. Have a good night.
See y'all next week.
Go put Fat Dad to bed. Go put Fat Dad to bed.
You know he about to run me crazy.
I know.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
All right, Ann. See you.
Well, is it possible that I can go? What?
Yeah. You want to go now?
I'll raise a hand. Yes. Thank you. Of course. Thank you, Lamar, for inviting me back on here. And not to keep it long, but in the words of Michael Jackson, I don't know if he wrote the song, but when I start with the man in the mirror, the words to it, I was being funny the other day about the Martin Luther King commemoration. Somebody started saying words to a song. I was like, oh man, that's APS. You know, that's a sign of APS when you start using words to songs as your speech. But honest to God, start with the man in the mirror, and it'll take you everywhere, and it will free you. But you got to be able to start with you. And happy 2022, TonyBShow.com. Support yourselves. Love y'all.
All right, Tony, we sure appreciate you coming on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, sister, I ain't gonna call you man. We sure appreciate you. You're the first guest of the you're the first guest of the show. I'm trying to do something different this year. I'm trying to feature somebody from the community like every week. Somebody who can do taxes, or somebody to do this and do that. Have some real information to give us instead of just having, just a bunch of the gossip stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? So people leave, they can leave with something real. You know what I'm saying? So the last hour, we want to feature somebody every week. So if y'all listening, y'all know somebody who want to be featured on the show, tax, you know the ins and outs of taxes, credit, something like that we can bounce information off each other and we can really learn. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you coming on. You know how much I love you. And hey, I'll be seeing you soon on your show.
See y'all. Thank y'all. Charisma, we're going to find
Don't get them crunk.
Go on and log on and pay for them classes with me. I got you, friend.
I need the classes?
You got to pay.
See what I just told you. See, Tony, I just told you to talk to them in private because I don't want to feel like he being slighted.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Sometimes you got to catch people by themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'll receive it better like that.
No, I sent you, information on IG.
All right, Tony B.
Bye, y'all.
See you, my sister. All right, man. Just me and you, man. What you got?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's just you.
It's just me. Yeah, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? Happy 2022, man. We made it. It was a good show, man. And yeah, man, let's just stay focused and let's just stay on point, man. And and everybody, we can't forget that love is God. It ain't about, I understand it's the highest form of consciousness, but love is God. That's love. All the other stuff ain't love. Only one thing is love, and that's God. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, a wolf will never be a pet, man.
A what?
A wolf will never be a pet.
What that mean?
That's a quote, man. It's a native quote.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know what it meant, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, man.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you next week, man, or in the streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? How should I see you in the streets?
All right, yep.
All right. All right, y'all. This is part of the show. We got to say goodbye. I appreciate everybody who tuned in, everybody who shared the podcast, man. I really appreciate it. Y'all tell somebody about the show. Y'all tell somebody who, if y'all know somebody doing something, they do taxes or they do taxes and stuff like that. They want to tell them about what they're doing and help us out on our taxes so we'll know what to do and what not to do. You got a lot of people owing taxes back this year because they let the wrong people do them taxes. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who do get the credit straight, if you just got some good information to pass on to the people, y'all tell them, come on and holler at your boy, man. You got a business, you want to showcase, you want to talk about it, we'll give you a whole hour. We're going to chop it up right here in the Chop Shop. Everyday People Show. This how we do it. Peace out, y'all. I love y'all, and y'all can't do nothing about it. Peace.
I've been selling merchandise since I was about 13. They're all original designs. Shopify has truly allowed me to brand an online store.
Sometimes I wonder where you are. And if you can change my heart, 'cause it feels like I'm alone in the dark, trying to seek out for some help. I don't know where to start.
Trying to figure out which way to go. Trying to do the best I can with what I know. I'm seeking for guidance. Trying to get right to find.
Sometimes I wonder why things end up the way they do. But when I look in the sky, I feel the presence of you.
And even when my skies turn gray, I know I'll be okay.
I keep on telling myself that this will be a better day.
I've been trying to encourage myself. Now, truth be told, I've been needing some help. I'm tired of putting my heart on the shelf. God, I've been away, been needing your help. 'Cause I can't do it by myself. Been up and down, been trying to find help. Trying to find help. That's why I come to you, Lord. Trying to figure out which way to go. Trying to do the best I can with what I know. I'm seeking for guidance. Trying to get right to find. You have picked me up when I was down.
When I was down,
you have turned my frown into a smile. That's why I have better days. That's why I have better days. That's why I have better days. That's why I have better days.
Sometimes I wonder why
things end up the way they do. Yeah. When I look in the sky,
I feel the presence of you.
And even when my skies turn gray, I know I'll be okay.
Keep on telling yourself that this will be a better day. Sometimes I wonder why things end up the way they do. Why?
Hey, look up in the sky.
I feel the presence of you.
And even when my skies turn gray, I know I'll be okay. Yeah.
Keep on telling myself that this is
hold on. Things will get better if you keep the faith. I know things will get